Okay, so today is Tuesday, December 12th, the last day of the ninth month in our calendar, and then tomorrow is the first day of the 10th month in our calendar. So today and tomorrow, let's see what will happen. If there's any FF will happen. Today, of course, the special emergency meeting in the UN. Um, I mean, in Gaza about the situation in Gaza, and then tomorrow is about the vampire trials announcement. Let's see what he will say after the COP 28 today, the last day. So expect any FF will happen or bizarre incident or event will happen. Okay, so yesterday I mentioned that I will show you guys the Gregorian dates of Jesus' birthday because the calendar fluctuates like the Chinese calendar, in the calendar. So it's not a set day, but I will show you, give you a general idea. So now we take a look at the Chinese calendar in 2016. Technically, this is a calendar of the Gregorian calendar and the Chinese calendar. So if we know the Chinese calendar, we know the Enoch calendar. Okay, so so the basic is this is actually is the Gregorian calendar, and then the small font um, at the bottom of each date is the Chinese calendar. Okay, so now you can see September 2016. The first September 1st is also the first day of the seventh month in our calendar, which is you can see that's the 8 here. 8 is the Chinese calendar, so it's the 8th month in Chinese calendar. Then you know Chinese calendar always 1 month ahead of the Enoch calendar. So if September 1st is the 8th month in Chinese calendar, which means it's the 7th month in Enoch calendar. So in 2016, 7th month, 11th day in Enoch calendar is exactly on September 1 plus 1 day into the 12th, right? So it's exactly on the same day that, you know, mm, the same this uh, targeted day, okay? So now if you look at 2019, September, and then the 7th month, 11th day in our calendar was on September 9th and 10th. So it's just slightly different than this year. September, the 7th month of the 11th day was on September 25th to September 26th because this year it's a 13-month calendar, okay? So that's why it's a little bit later than as usual. Then next year, September 3rd is the first day of the 7th month in Elon calendar. It's the first day of the 8th month in Chinese calendar. So in Elon calendar, 7th month, 11th day will be on September 13 and 14. So it fluctuates within September, right? But you get what I'm trying to explain to you guys is, you know, it coincides with September 1 plus 1, even though it fluctuates, but technically that's the idea, right? Okay, so now I want to show you guys that. Uh, so the calendar, Gregorian calendar is, I want to show you guys is like around 2.5 months off, 2 months to 2.5 months off. 2.5 months off is when, no wait, 2 months, yeah, 2.5, yeah. What if it's like, if it's 2.5 months off, like roughly speaking, it's because that year is a 13-month year, okay? So basically, on a regular basis, it's around 2 months off, okay? So let's take 2016 as an example again. So God's calendar is the Enoch calendar. So the true genuine calendar is Enoch calendar, right? So that's why we always 2 months behind. I mean, like 2 months ahead of what it should be. So then think about it. The equinoxes and the solstice are always claimed in the a wrong month, which is the spring equinox supposed to be on the first month in Ela calendar, right? So it's supposed to be in the first month, but then in Gregorian calendar is in March, which is what, like um, 2 months ahead, right? So if we look at the correct calendar that it's supposed to be, which is the Elo calendar. So the equinox, spring equinox, supposed to be in the first month, and then the summer solstice supposed to be um, in the fourth month, not the sixth month, right? Then the autumn equinox supposed to be in the seventh month, and then the winter solstice supposed to be in the 10th month. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because we are 2 months ahead of the supposed time to be the genuine supposed time. So which means the true equinoxes and solstices supposed to be in the month of the first month, fourth month, seventh month, and the 10th month, instead of 3, 6, 9, 12. But then, like I explained, I think I explained a little bit yesterday that the number 3 and the numbers that multiply by 3 means have special meanings, right? Because the number 3, there are multi layers to it, like God, Jesus, and Holy Spirit, so Trinity, and also the number 3 in Strong's mean Abaddon, which is Satan. So like so many different layers um, representing, the number 3 representing, and the numbers that multiply by 3 are representing. So that's why they construct the Gregorian calendar um, reflect the third month, the sixth month, the ninth month, and the 12th month are significant. that the equinoxes and solstices land on those months, because that is it. And I think that that actually enhance their rituals and their daily operations, like whatever FF, or just like a meeting as ritual. Um, so that's why. So 2 months ahead. And one more thing is, it just, I think it's a coincidence, on I don't know, but when that year has 13 months, the calendar, Gregorian calendar, like roughly speaking, 2.5 months ahead of the schedule. So 2.5, 2.5 again, the fallen angels and Satan, they are imprisoned on the second and the fifth level of the heaven. So it's just very interesting, like everything in this world related to each other and correlate had has correlations with other things. It's always like it sounds like a cause and effect type of structure, right? Even though the Satanists created this Gregorian calendar, but like God have them to create it in a certain way, right? Um, anyway, so that's about the calendar. So and and now this week just waiting for the major FF. Um, so then on Saturday is December 16th, so 1216. So that's a 216 there. So 216 is equal to 6 times 6 times 6. Maybe it's an interesting day, but let's see what will happen tomorrow. I'm focusing on tomorrow with a major FF, but today and tomorrow are just like again like some type of, I don't know, something will happen. So probably focus on today is the UN meeting, and then tomorrow besides the vampire trials announcement, but I'm expecting something more because it's the 13th.